One of the things that have surprised many is the fact that Argentina is the only country in South America with a large number of white people, despite neighboring countries like Brazil, which were ruled by Spanish colonists, being full of black or mixed people in this country that was used as a hub for transporting African slaves from the coast west of the African continent. The most surprising thing is that 97% of Argentina's population is white. This statistic is shocking considering that in the late 1700s, about 50% of the population was black, and between 30% and 40% of the inhabitants of the city of Buenos Aires were black or mulatto, that is the combination. It should be remembered that a certain year the president of Argentina, known by the name of Carlson Menem, publicly stated, "In Argentina, blacks do not exist. That is a Brazilian problem." This means that in the country of Argentina, there are no black people. That of the country having black people is the problem of the country of Brazil, which is their misfortune. And in Argentina, many citizens believe that Argentina never participated in the slave trade or that Afro-Argentines left Argentina a long time ago. Both these theories are wrong and have no truth. What happened to the black Argentinians is so disturbing and inhumane. It would be surprising if it wasn't being taught in classrooms if the world wasn't inherently racist. It is widely reported that Argentina's president from 1868 to 1874, Domingo Faustino Sarmiento, ordered a genocide that completely wiped out the Afro-Argentine population until by 1875, there were very few blacks left in Argentina. It did not even bother to register descendants of Africans in the national census every time it was conducted. Let's cover this in detail. Throughout his tenure as the country's elected leader, President Sarmiento instituted policies of oppression against black people with the goal of reducing or preventing the increase of the black population. It may have been his personal agenda or the agenda of several people who hate black people and want Argentina to be a country of white people only. In short, black people were excluded so that there would not be frequent interactions with white people that could lead to relationships between them and lead to the birth of mixed people, i.e. mulattoes or half-castes. This exclusion went hand in hand with keeping black people in poor conditions without good infrastructure and education and health services. This became the death sentence or the #1 cause of death for blacks when outbreaks of cholera and yellow fever devastated this community without adequate measures to prevent or treat the diseases. The years 1852, 1858, 1870, and 1871 were the years that took the lives of many people due to the outbreak of the yellow disease. It is said that up to 20 people died a day in the city of Buenos Aires. And again there was a civil war, many with the biggest victims being black men fighting for Argentina. Maybe I should explain this to you in detail. In 1864 there was a war between the country of Argentina and the neighboring country of Paraguay. In reality, Argentina had no chance of winning, and this was known by senior military officers who advised the president. The president saw this and ordered many black slaves to register and join the army to be part of the Argentine army and go to the front line in fighting for their nation. He saw fit to use that opportunity so that the war could be used to kill many Africans so that the burden is gradually reduced, and eventually, he will not be hunted, nor did he find many criticisms from different people in the world. This war caused thousands of Afro-Argentine men to be killed. The war affected gender equality so severely that Afro-Argentine women were forced to have children with white men or Argentinians of mixed blood. International Business Times magazine once reported that the president of Argentina was the custodian of his works and one of the preserved objects after his death. These words were found in his diary. In the United States, 4 million are black, and within 20 years will be 8 million. What is to be done with such blacks, hated by the white race? Slavery is a parasite that the vegetation of English colonization has left attached to the leafy tree of freedom. Those efforts to destroy or lose the black people were blessed by many of the leaders and scholars of Argentina who were white, who they wanted to erase the Afro-Argentine presence from all parts of Argentina, including the black culture. For content like this, please subscribe and share.